don't think that he's good for you.
How do you know what's good for me?
That's my opinion!
Don't you get it? Why can't anybody have an opinion but you?
That I don't think that he's good. That I don't.
Good morning. Thank you for joining Sandra P's Gen Extra. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining Sandra P's Gen Extra. It is great to see you on a Friday. I hope everyone is getting ready for their weekend. That's what I'm doing. Luckily, I don't have a lot of plans, a few errands, and that is it. Sometimes that's what I need. So as this was a last minute extras, just to see what we had, what's going on in the streets. Hopefully I'll get a few people to join me here in the live. If not, that is okay. We'll have Team Replay. Team Replay always supports. I appreciate your support, Team Replay. And as you know, you come in during the live, just select the like button. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Also share, engage with the video after it airs. That helps keep this channel, a growing, smaller channel, in the algorithm, and I thank you all for that. There is also for Team Replay a special hype feature. It's right next to the like button. You get 3 per week, so please use them sparingly, and I request 1, and I would appreciate that so much. So there is a few things that we can go over. I don't know if you got a chance to read the description. It's just going to be a few things going on in the YouTube streets. Thank you so much. CC, the moderator, has come in, said good morning at Sandra P's Gen Extra and chat. I appreciate you, CC. I hope you are getting ready for a relaxing weekend as I am. Just a few errands, nothing really on the schedule that I have to do, which I love. That's my favorite weekend, when I don't have a lot of stuff that I have to do. So actually, one of the things that I hope you saw already in here, let me cue this up. We will talk about this person because I covered the show, also covered the topic. One of my favorite entertainment families, I will say, the Braxtons. This is some foolishness. And Tawanda is probably my least favorite Braxton sister. I don't even like to rate them like that. But if you have to, and I do, because they're entertainment family, they're on TV. The only family I don't have a least favorite one of is the Jacksons. I love everybody, including Jermaine. Okay. So we'll share a little bit. We'll do this housekeeping at first, and then I'll go ahead and share. You can see who that is. Oh, silly looking Tawanda and her husband, Sean. Good morning, Linda Gamble. One of the moderators came in and said good morning to myself. Thank you, Linda Gamble. Good morning, Sandra P's Gen Extra. Thank you for joining during the live. And CC, thank you so much for doing the housekeeping, as I like to call it. Just a little bit of instructions, assistance. Welcome to Sandra P's Gen Extra. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to enjoy all the amazing content. She said good morning to Auntie Linda Gamble. And Linda Gamble says good morning back, my niece. So those of you that were here during the airing of this foolishness, this isn't Braxton Family Values. That was the one where we met old bald head Sean. This is Sean with a wig on his wedding day. He jumped up and got a wig before Tawanda. So this creator on TikTok is asking, and it doesn't need to be asked, public humor or public embarrassment? Because it's Sean and Tawanda, I'll go ahead and choose the latter. This man loves to embarrass her. A lot of us believe he doesn't really care for Tawanda. He loves his proximity to the Braxton name. Let me show you what he said about her. And honestly, I'm not sure if this aired and I was just dragging Tawanda about other behaviors that she had during that wedding, cussing somebody out about a parking space, her bullying of Tamar and trying to isolate her. Tawanda did so much, I might have missed this, but it's back in the news. So Sean, you get your little bit of celebrity. Here it is.
Sandwich.
Really?
She washed the armpits. Tawanda smelled like an onion sandwich.
Really?
She washed the armpits. She's okay now. Yeah, she smells good now. I got a wife that smelled like onion burger a little bit. But you good now. You washed up under there and everything. We good. She took a quick, what they call it, a whole bath. Tawanda smelled like an onion sandwich.
Really?
She did.
Let me pause that one moment. I just want to recognize the comments again. Linda lets us know, I'll be in and out. I'm under the weather. I'm sorry to hear that, Linda. Thank you for poking your head up and jumping down in the chat. I appreciate that. So even if you're in the bushes, you're lying down, if you're getting tea or whatever it is you need to do, I appreciate you. Thank you. And Cece says, Auntie Linda Gamble, praying for your health restoration. I am too. So we both are. And anyone in the chat, anyone in the bushes, we hope Linda Gamble feels better. Thank you for dropping in. Ophelia Burkhalter, thank you so much for coming in right on time. I just began an almost impromptu live, and Ophelia speaking to everyone that is already down in the chat. And I'll read Cece's comment and I'll play it again for Ophelia. He's beyond disrespectful. Why embarrass her like that? And then Cece says, good morning to Ophelia. Cece, this is Sean. Braxton Family Values. I watched them on that. That's when we met Sean. And then he proposed at somebody's show, I believe one of Tony's show. Tamar had a problem with that. As Vaughn, I don't mind Vaughn and Trina. Vaughn proposed to Trina at Tamar's birthday dinner, and Tamar had a fit. And I can understand that, but I don't mind Vaughn and Trina. But this is Tawanda and Sean with a wig on. I think he did that to upstage Tawanda's bald head, which we know, or she has told us that she has alopecia, which is autoimmune, and also anything autoimmune is triggered by stress. So she gets rid of Andre, who actually had employment as a teacher and a writer, and gets with Sean, who's just a music producer from the 90s. Listen to what he says to her, Ophelia.
You wash the armpits, but she's Tawanda smelled like an onion sandwich.
Really?
She did. She washed the armpits, but she's okay now. Yeah, she smells good now. I got a wife. Tawanda smelled like an onion sandwich.
Really?
She did. She washed the armpits, but she's okay now. Yeah, she smells good now. I got a wife that smelled like onion burger a little bit, but you good now. You washed up under there and everything. We good. She took a quick, what they call it, a whole bath. Tawanda smelled like an onion sandwich.
Really?
She did. She washed the armpits, but she's okay now. Yeah, she smells good now. I got a wife that smelled like onion burger a little bit, but you good now. You washed up under there and everything. We good. She took a quick, what they call it, a whole bath. Tawanda smelled.
He's ignorant. What they call it, a whole bath. What I would have said, whatever it was that your mama used to take, what they call that. I would have went Dr. Heavenly on him. I think at that point, like Cece said, this is her wedding. Why would he embarrass her like that at the wedding? And then the creator is asking whether or not that is public humor or public embarrassment. It's humorous to him because he likes to embarrass her. I didn't find that funny. I find that kind of disgusting. And then asking, she just took a whole bath. Why are you saying that? Maybe she was sweating a lot. Maybe she was nervous, happy about her wedding. I don't know why. And the way she said, really? And then looked deadpan at us. I could tell Tawanda was embarrassed. I don't care for Tawanda. If you've watched the reviews, you know, but I don't wish that on anybody. She's probably miserable over there with Sean. I hear he's going live anytime he get ready and talking crazy to and about people. He loves the attention that he gets being married to Tawanda. Cece says, I don't like Tawanda, but that was diabolical of him. He's humbling her, and it's Panky, your husband. Yeah, Panky's husband has to humble her, or so he believes. I think once a woman is an adult, it's not up to her husband to humble her. That is crazy. I meant Panky Toe. Cece done started calling poor Pinky Panky Toe. Where's my cloak of immunity? Poor Pinky. Y'all know she has a little bit of protection with Sandra Peace. There it is. There is the cloak of immunity. Let me put it over here on this other side. I can't see it. Why can't I see it? All right. I don't know. It might not be. There it is. It's on the other side. Pinky might not need protection. She tried to stand up for herself, but Pinky also pokes people. And the one she's poking right now, Angela, that may not work out well. I don't care for Sean. When I saw that trending, it just got on my nerves. I don't like it. Thankfully, a lot of the comments, most of the reactors don't like it either and recognize Sean for his works, which is Cece said, he's trying to humble her and trying to embarrass her. One thing Tawanda does have is a big ego. We saw her jump up there behind Tony. Tony's on tour. I got to see her with the New Edition Way, and I didn't see the show where Tawanda jumped up there, but Tawanda jumped up there in her old, he wasn't man enough for me gear and did her little dance and all of that. And all people were doing was talking about her body and all of that. Cloak on. Thank you, CC. Recognized the cloak. That doesn't stop y'all from dragging Pinky Toe, as you call her. But yeah, her husband did say that to her. I didn't get it, but just watching more of Pinky will run all over that man if he doesn't at least try to put his little foot down. We'll see what happens. Now, Derek, if you over there trying to humble Pinky, sitting up gossiping with her about her coworkers and her friends, that's not going to be a good thing to do either. I didn't like him laughing and giggling about the giraffe-looking one. Which giraffe-looking one? There's no giraffe-looking one. All the ladies are beautiful. And if Pinky Toe doesn't want these other women to start making fun of her, she better stay off of their looks, or at least Angela's. I don't know if I heard her say anything about anybody else, but she seemed to have it out for Angela. And Angela did do a few messy things, but to me, all trying to move the story forward. Now, that doesn't excuse it, but I understand it. Because really, if those three didn't come to dinner, I don't know what else they think they got going on. Okay, let me see. Oh, I have a fun one from Eric Benet over on Threads. He's really funny. And this is going to link to current news as well. Let me pull this one back out. All right, I'll just have to share. Present another one. Eric Benet, still fine, as everybody knows. I was going to call him a 90s heartthrob. He's not even that. Eric Benet still looking good. Okay, so here he is. He's over on Threads. He's really funny on Threads.
Falsetto. I am an accredited.
He said he's Dr. Falsetto, and he's accredited at that. Y'all know what he's alluding to. All right, let me make sure. Oh, I wasn't sharing. Okay, now I'm sharing the audio. All right, there we go.
School of falsetto. It is an accredited school in Italy, but unfortunately they closed 2 years ago. So my PhD, there are no longer any records of my PhD. But let me explain something to some of y'all that are slow to understanding words coming out of the mouth as someone so intelligent as myself, because some of y'all are just slow, and I don't give a fuck if y'all don't believe me. See, I can sing such a high falsetto. I don't need a license or a PhD. I can sing, check this out. I can sing, we all heard a middle C on the piano. I can sing a C that is so high, it is 50,000 hertz. It is not detectable by the human ear. Here we go. Listen, this is going to be a 50,000 hertz C. See, y'all didn't hear it because it was so high. And just because y'all didn't hear it don't mean I didn't do it. Some of y'all are a little slow, and I ain't going to fucking explain this again. Refer to me as Dr. Falsetto.
Sorry.
My real falsetto fans know.
That's Eric.
Hey, y'all, from here on out,
Dr.
I want y'all
Falsetto
to refer to me as Dr. Falsetto.
I let it start playing again because I don't think that I had the sound up at the first time. Yes, CC, you picking up what he's putting down. Let me speak to Mama Bees first, who came in here while Dr. Falsetto was speaking. Happy Friday. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me during the live. Hey, Sandra P, CC, Linda Gamble, Ophelia. Hello, Mama Bees. Thank you so much. Linda Gamble poked her little head up and lay back down. She's not well, so she is in our prayers, and we're happy to see her. And hopefully she's still listening, and we're all wishing her well. So that is Dr. Falsetto. Cece's already laughing, so she's picking up what he's putting down. I get what he's putting down. He's silly. Yeah, he's over there clowning on Threads. Dr. Bryant. I didn't like the way she was talking. I wasn't for or against her. I get a little bit of a kick out of her, the way she be dragging those clowns. But again, now I see why she goes on the type podcast that she goes on. And then now we're finding out that those were sessions. Did y'all know that? I didn't know she had a session with Cam and Shannon and Joe Budden and Charlemagne. I thought she was just there to market herself. She gave a little bit of relationship advice. Now she's saying that her skills are proven. They're done out in the open and all this kind of stuff. Tripling down. I don't think that's going to work for her. Welcome in. Thank you so much, Shara Hill, for coming into the live. Good to see you. Welcome to Sandra P's Gen Extra. We're doing a few little extras just laughing with some of the silliness going on in entertainment news. We had Tawanda's Braxton husband on the wedding day. And I don't remember that. And I watched the wedding episode, even though it got on my nerve. Told the lady she smelled like onions. I might play that again. But I just played Eric Benet talking about call him Dr. Falsetto. So he has a mid-C that's so high it can't be registered. And he doesn't have to prove anything because that's what we're doing now. But you know what? I think she stirred up the one group that is just over it, has a chip rightfully on the shoulder. Black women, PhDs, doctors, therapists, among the most educated group in the country. I think the most educated group in the country. And y'all notice how once Black women went from our marketing was terrible, they're calling people welfare queens and all this kind of stuff, making us the face of that. And that was never true, even with their own numbers, was never true. And a few decades became the most educated group. Now they're acting like that doesn't mean anything anymore. You don't really need an education to do this, that, and the other. We're not going to use DEI, which is not what that means. But now they're trying to belittle and dismiss education. And one of our own, if you consider her that, steps up and names herself a doctor, puts on a big dookie doc chain, and that's it. She said the doc ads say that they recognize it, and that's all. Cece says, I knew so little about her. I thought she was Carrie Bryant. I was going in on the first lady. I was corrected. Oh, yeah, and I know her because she married Dr. Jamal Bryant, and then we know them because of Giselle, and then Dr. Jamal Bryant has made his own name. That's the next group they're going to get at some of these religious doctorates. And then you got the honoraries mixed up in the bunch. But make no mistake about it, I'm not confused, even though, as Dr. Falsetto alluded to, she's calling people stupid. We're supposed to be confused. But she's trying to put herself within the group, the very rarefied air group that actually went to school and got an education to practice therapy and have a doctorate, have and hold a PhD, a doctorate, have a dissertation that they've worked on. I'm hearing between 3 to 7 years. I'm not sure. It just depends on how many clinical hours and all of that are involved. It can be published. No one's been able to find her dissertation. It's a mess. I don't believe her. Tripling down makes her look worse. And I just see she has a nasty attitude. Shara Hill says they are moving the goalposts. You know they're going to move the goalposts because we always can run past it. So then that's when they have to try to change things around. And we've seen them do it. But whatever they put up there as the goalpost, we know that we are qualified to exceed. I know. Goalpost. Yeah. They'll always do that because it's us. So I thought that was funny that Eric was having a little bit of fun with her, or Dr. Falsetto, as I should call him. One moment, I need to go off, not off screen, but just close my camera for a minute. And then let me just find the next item that I had for us. All right, this was, I'm not reviewing this show, but the news is so much out there. Everyone should be familiar. It's Bravo related topic. So this is Amanda, long face, Amanda and Sierra. So let me add them and then make sure that sound is being shared. Okay, let's see. No, I don't hear the sound. Let me see. I might not have put the, sorry about that. I'm trying to move it up. All right, there we go. Oh, I don't have the sound.
With babies,
we'll go back.
I mean,
yeah, Sierra's number one because she's a nurse.
She also does her own prosthetics, her own makeup.
Really?
Yeah, it's insane. Like, I mean,
Sierra's number one because she's a nurse.
She also does her own prosthetics, her own makeup.
Really?
Yeah, it's insane. Like, she can do in like 2 hours. I like
a little bit moderate coverage, no full ass cheeks out. Sorry, C.
I know.
Mine are a little too covering for Sierra's bottom, but no, yeah.
I have no ass. Okay, like I can't have a full coverage bottom.
And they're not
no
full
ass.
coverage. They just fit
Or
you like full
moderate.
coverage.
Because I have no ass. Okay.
I just personally want you guys to stay on until Ciara gets married. That's all I want.
May never
And I
see the
can be
day.
officiant.
We may never see the day.
I was like, I don't figure out who Ciara's dating. Yeah, I don't know. If
We
that
don't
would-
know.
Oh, be
Are you
careful, Ciara.
serious?
It creeps up on you. But I love the fact that
stills.
when you come back this season, you're like, I'm going to be lighter. I'm going to be involved.
I was on press.
And I'm
Actually,
like,
I'm on
you know what?
Prozac.
Okay, I'm gonna quiet them for now. That's from a TikTok, but I saw it over on Threads. There was a comment I wanted to read. We agreed they always remove the goal. Well, I was gonna say move the goalposts. So first, education. Now we're the number one most educated group, and now the education doesn't really mean that much. And Shara Hill says we multiply instead of going away. We are them people, exactly. The song that K. Michelle covered by Reese, can't remember her last name. She is a country singer. She actually lives in my father's hometown of Durham. We are seeds. So when you bury us, we do rise up. But that young lady is Sierra from, of course, Summer House. The old long back next to her is Amanda. Sierra's under the impression that they are friends, but you can see those little passive aggressive digs that Amanda has about Sierra's body, her single status, and Sierra's sitting up there trying to be self-deprecating and make little jokes about herself, and Amanda's weighing in. And the last one was, oh, we don't know if that's ever going to happen. It's about regarding Sierra getting married, even though she and her husband, Kyle, are probably going to get divorced because she was cheating with another one of their castmates. Oh, ugly, unwashed legs West. And Shara agreed that it's facts. We are seeds. You try to bury us and we just grow. Cece says education doesn't mean much by their sending their kids to college. Does it make much sense? I think what they're trying to get around to is, remember when he was talking about the orange clown, black jobs. There's certain jobs that they want certain people in, and then they want to go ahead and take all of the office jobs, any type of corporate job, any type cabinet level position, all of the C-suite. But thankfully, the way the country is running or not running now, I think everybody's able to see, oh, wait a minute. I don't think they were just the most educated. I think they were actually qualified. And we know that it's going to be a long, hot summer. But I just remind everyone, just try to stay cool, calm, and collected as we know how to do, and let them panic. We see they try to rile us up into these streets. Recently, even using one of our own. I wasn't going to talk about the raccoon, Kevin Hart, but I think that scenario too is designed to get people riled up, take our eyes off the prize, and let us start talking about something else. But I think there's just going to be a public shunning of him. I don't spend money on Kevin Hart anyway, so there's nothing really for me to boycott as far as he's concerned. But we can see them trying to poke, prod, and provoke us into reaction, which we're just not going to have. I'm not going to have. I just have to worry about me and mine and not everything else that's going on out here. Let me see if I can find another fun topic so I don't start dragging again. Let's see. Oh, I have a really cute one. This is a fun one. This family, this is our internet niece, nephew, all of them, the whole family. Let me make sure that this is up. Let's see. I don't have the sound. 1 minute. You can see that was all right. That's Shador, and he is at Shalomi's graduation. And I don't know why it stopped. 1 moment. Let me get it going again. Okay, here we go. I put it behind something else. I'm sorry. Usually I just follow Bucky because he has access. That's who it is.
I'm trying to figure out why he ain't come to my graduation though. Somebody tell me. Nobody can hear you. He can only hear himself loud because the mask. How you didn't go to graduation? He didn't tell me. All right, I gotta be. He said I didn't tell him. But hey, man. At the end of the day, family. I rarely ever take vacation. And the first time I plan one, I get over there and they tell me he graduated. He said the first time he take a vacation, I told him I was graduating late. I did.
Sorry.
But as long as we all here now, that don't matter. Family. And I'm gonna go see Shiloh tonight. Hey, Shiloh, hold it up. See, this is what family's about. We can share one elevator now. Yeah, man. It's a good day today. Great day. Now we all about to separate. Yep. Nah. Too much separation. I can feel it already.
Here she is.
Who did the hug first? I was supposed to decide that on draft day. Turn up. Hold on, that's too many seconds. More seconds than that. Hold on.
Don't start there, bro. You see me all the thing? I wasn't gonna fall. I thought I'd be pressed on board you. Show them more? Why did I do that? I literally told him.
Show them more. Come on, take the Don't tell me what education can't do.
I let it play all the way through, and that was filmed by Bucky, which is Well Off Media. So if you follow him, you'll get to keep up with all of our internet nieces and nephews. That is the last one. Number 5 of Dion's, number 3 of Pilar's. Shalomi, or Bossy, if you used to watch their show, graduated. And Shador's got the nerve to troll Dion because, of course, he was down in St. Croix. If you saw any of those beautiful pictures, he was down in St. Croix with the oldest son, Bucky, and his girlfriend, and then his, I won't call her a new girlfriend, Karuche. I guess they've been together over a year now. Cece says, oh, but we were talking about education. Oh, here we go. I don't follow Kevin or Coons. I don't need the CC, so there's nothing I can withhold from him. I never spent money on him anyway, and I really won't now. The best thing about that roast, if you must watch, is Cat Williams, also Cheryl Underwood. A lot of jokes went on at her expense, her late husband's expense. I didn't like, but if you must watch it, I would say Regina Hall, not King, Regina Hall, Cheryl Underwood, and Cat Williams. Kevin is disgusting. I don't follow Kevin or raccoons. Me either, CC. This is graduation season. This is I think that was last week. That was Shalomi again. He was saying family, and on the camera, it's so funny. They always troll Pilar. I'm proud of Pilar. But I think Pilar did well. If we're going to compliment Dion, I'll compliment Pilar. She was sitting on one side. Dion was on the other, of course, masked up. But at least they can be in the same room now. So I'm proud of both of them. Cece says, my kids didn't have to tell me when their graduation was happening. I was hawking for extra tickets before they had the chance. Yes, for my class of 1997, UNC Charlotte, they had the nerve to try to limit us to 2 seats because we were supposed to be moving into a new football stadium, which they did. They had it ready in time. And then it was kind of unlimited seats, which you know how that worked out. It was still a disaster. We were local, but of course, people that have flown in and that kind of stuff, it's crazy when they don't have it pinned down kind of how many people are going to be there. Because there were local people just wanting to see the graduation, have something to do that Saturday. So it was kind of a mess, but graduation is graduation. Y'all know what? The story I was covering about Dr. Falsetto and Cheyenne Bryant, she's not doctor anymore over here. I'm sorry. had me looking for my degree. And I think it's in my mother's stuff. And I don't know why that is, because I remember I ended up getting the whole thing that you can display with it and the tassel and all of that. So I went looking for it yesterday because everybody was posting theirs on Threads, just kind of as a running thing. Because if the school closed down, you could still get your hands on what you need. But I think my mom had it. I feel like I gave it to her, and she's resting in peace, resting in power. And it's in her things. I have to find it. I may just go ahead and put it on a wall somewhere after I paint. And I agree with CC. Dion, I don't know what he's talking about. He never takes vacation, and Shador graduated late or over the summer, I guess. Well, he works during the season, Dion, star quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. But I saw him, a few of his graduation pictures, a lot of his Colorado friends, and he graduated. So proud of Shador, proud of Shalomi or Bossy, proud of Shiloh, everybody, Bucky, Deandra. So there's 5 college graduates in the Sanders family. So we don't need any of these bald-headed sportscasters talking about Dion. That's crazy. I love their family. Me too, Shara Hill. I feel like they're, like I said, internet nieces and nephews. I love it. Even the gossip is not too bad. Cece says, have my kids' degrees on display. They haven't asked for them. I'll make them order their own copy. Cece, I think that's what my mother did. I'm probably supposed to have my own copy. Here I am looking for mine, and I know it's in her stuff. I know it is because I have like all of her important papers. And I have a leather bag. I'm going to look in all that stuff. I have a lockbox. So that is really funny. And they owe it to you. I owe it to her. I couldn't have done it without her. They could have done it without you. So I do love that. It's graduation season. And online, we're going to see a lot of our kids doing graduation thing. We talked about prom the other week. We know we have to turn it out and go big because people always want to make whatever we're doing not that big, or why are you acting like that's something? It is something. It is big. It's an accomplishment. We've come a long way, baby. When they try to push us back, we're just going to keep moving forward. And I love that about us. I love that for us. So that I thought that was really cute. And I love graduation season. It's just a feeling of hopeful. Even in this job market, with us, it's just going to make people try to drum up some kind of income stream. If it's not a traditional job, maybe build a business or get some type of certificate or open a salon or a barbershop or something community-based, start growing plants, or anything. I can't really think. There's too many things that we can do to be worried about money. Cece says 4 likes and 6 in the live. Please like, comment, and subscribe to ensure at Sandra P's Gen Extra moves up in the YouTube algorithm. Yes, and also Team Replay, remember, you get the special hype feature. So if you will use that for me as well, I will appreciate that. Thank you so much. And let me see what other Peacock or Bravo news I have. Oh, here's one. This is one. This is a oldie but goodie. This lady right here. Now, this is real. This lady's smart, and she's been smart. That is Alex McCord, or Dr. Alex, to you, sweetie. I'm not going to play that because she's playing Kool and the Gang's Celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. So that's a good song. I'll play an inch of it. Let me see. And it won't play anyway. That's fine. It's Kool and the Gang, so I don't want to play that. But y'all, these are the 2 bad little boys that are now grown men looking like Simon and Alice. One of them came to, well, they used to always come to the Housewives events, much to Ramona's chagrin, and one of them stabbed Bethany's hamburger. So Simon and Alex are still together, even though they used to drag Simon. And she has received her doctorate. See, Dr. Cheyenne, they give you something right there. She's holding up something. You get the one that's not the official one, and then you can order the official one, and Cece is going to have her children do, because that's mama's copy right there. Alex, I don't know if your mom is still with us, but that's so nice. I don't see where I can continue turning, but that's enough right there. Congratulations to Alex. She didn't make reality TV her life. That's right. Dr. Alex to you, sweetie. Yes, I'm proud of Alex. Kimon JTV has entered to say hello. Cue the dramatics. Oh my God, I'm late. No, that is fine. I didn't really have a fixed time. I'm just in here talking about little extras that I have found in the YouTube streets, on Peacock, Bravo, over on Threads a little bit. Good morning, Miss Sandra and my friends in the chat. Welcome in Kiwan JTV. If you do not know, she is one of my fellow content creators, and there's a lot of really good content over there. In addition to reality TV, she tackles the scripted TV, which I don't watch any Tyler Perry right now, but I go to Kiwan J for my divorced sisters. And that is it's a show that keeps a lot going on, but I like your breakdowns and your objective on it. Thanks for supporting the channel. Yes, CC, I do thank Kiwan JTV for supporting the channel. Everybody that's in the chat and also Team Replay, thank you so much. So that was Dr. Alex McCord. And Sarah Hill is saying good morning. And let me see what else I had out here for the extras. All right, there was something else about this mansion over on TikTok. We'll share that. Let me make sure that's playing. I don't hear anything. Oh, TikTok has been giving me a problem. Let me see. If TikTok's gonna start this, I'll probably play it old school. That's probably gonna be easier. Let me do that. One moment. The mansion that I'm speaking of is right outside of Dallas. It is the one, of course, that Kelly and Shamia have tried to sabotage, calling it dirty, filthy, nasty, and all this other stuff. And let's see. Nope, not there. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what's going on with the sound on that. It either won't let me show it or it won't let me play, but that's okay. I have TikTok on another place I can play it.
Armpits just made me.
A minute. All right. I apologize, everybody. All right, that's not the same lady. Anyway, what she's saying is their production books, houses. I'm not sure what is going on with the sound. Let me try one more thing. If I'm picture in picture, that's it. Let me take that down. I'm sorry, everybody. That was a bust. I can't have that. Let me check in again. Ophelia and Shara and everyone is speaking to Kiwan J. Thank you, Mama Bees. 8 viewers, 5 likes. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much. Yes, if you are in the chat, if you're in the bushes or wherever you are, please click the like button, and I would appreciate that. I'm going to skip past the Dallas Mansion story. What the lady was saying is she's going into the logistics behind booking that mansion. And we pretty much knew that. We pretty much knew that anyway. All right, here was another one. This event has already happened. I'll show it a couple times so you can see it.
Hi, Serena. Are you good? Serena! Come right there. Please. Miss Madame. Hi, Serena. Are you good? Serena. Come right there. Please.
Okay, I showed it a few times so you can see everything that was going on there. That was, of course, Lady Emma from my reviews, Ladies of London. So, of course, the paparazzi was there to see Serena. Venus was bringing up the rear as well. Venus, honestly, Venus could care less about all that attention. I think Serena kind of likes it. But that's Alexis Ohanian, the Reddit billionaire who doesn't play about Serena. Alexis was in sneakers, y'all. And that was Lady Emma Thin, who was really happy to be recognized. Somebody said, Emma. And she said, hey, welcome in, Miss Jackson. Thank you so much. Good morning. TGIF. Yes, thank God it is Friday. Thank you so much for coming into the live. Good to see you. Cece is saying good morning to Miss Jackson. I'm sorry, let me step down 1 second. And I had a few more things to share. Miss Jackson, we were just doing like little extras of things that I found on the Peacock or YouTube streets and just talking about the little items that we had. Just kind of a good way to get the weekend started. Nothing too serious in here. And you walked in on the Met Gala, which of course was probably a couple weeks ago now, but that was Serena and Venus Williams. They were at the roast too, y'all. They were funny. The Kevin Hart Raccoon roast over on Netflix. If you must watch it, I was saying the best parts of it were Regina Hall, Cheryl Underwood, Serena and Venus Williams, and that was about it. That was who I liked. Okay, now I have a really cute thing about culture I want to share. It's a little bit long, but it's well worth it. It touched me when I saw it, honestly. Everybody speaking and welcoming Miss Jackson in. So welcome, Miss Jackson. Thank you, Miss Jackson. Ooh, you are for real. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm going to share this. This is just from Threads, and I thought it was really fun. Believe it or not, y'all, I think it's one family. Uh-oh, what happened? I'm sorry. Let me start from the beginning. This is at the airport. Okay, that's their family member. That. Let me try to take it down. If I can get it down, it's still playing. That's all right. Okay, there we go. Somebody shared that on TikTok and they disabled comments. I don't blame them. Other than positivity, I didn't want to hear anything else about that. Culture. That is culture. I found that so beautiful that they're greeting him in the airport and he's in his suit and everything. But that just goes to show you plants, You cannot bury certain things. You cannot bury culture. And I think that really, it bothers and irritates something about the spirit of certain demographics, certain colonizers. I love to see him step right in with his family. I love that. I enjoy your channel and chat, family. Miss Jackson, thank you so much. We enjoy you too. Love to see you coming in and having a little fun with you. You're one of the few people that have a theme song, because I can't really think of something. I am for real. I know you are. Thank you so much for coming in. Everyone is speaking and saying good morning. So thank you. That young man at the airport, y'all, that just touched me. I love that. I would have been just a fly on the wall, quiet, maybe filming, but that was really deep and ancestral. And somebody had a little sign that said, hug me first. He hugged mama first. That means a lot. That means a lot. Just the fact that what they're going through in Hawaii with people pricing them out of where they're from. I don't know if he was Hawaiian or Samoan or any one of the other islands that the United States has been in and try to change the culture and colonize. It's still there. It's deep. It's deeply bred, and I love it. That meant a lot. I love graduation season. I do too. I just love it. Cece says, I love seeing the tribal people's traditional dances. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And I can see why certain people would be threatened by that and be kind of upset by that. But I loved it. And okay, let me see what else. I'll see if I have anything else. Oh, okay. I will end with something. Let me speak about Angel Show first. Let me pull up Angel Show, and then I'll have one more thing about this season and the culture. So this is Angel. I follow her on Threads. She's Angel Ra. This was announced about a week ago. So we know that she probably is a better fit for this. And it is a HG type show. So she announced it over on Threads. And I'm not sure about the streaming service. Let me pull it up and share. And then we'll talk about it a little bit. And then I'll end, of course, with graduation season, a little bit of our culture. I can't even front. I have to thank the Housewives fans and those who follow my journalism career for uplifting me on this new platform and amplifying this first episode of the show. It means a lot. Let's keep running it up. And to be fair, I haven't watched it yet, but she's sharing it. It's called Homeworthy. I'm going to pull it up a little bit. I won't play the whole thing. And we're 47 minutes in. Okay, I have to make sure I subscribe.
Hi, Homeworthy. Angel Massey
I won't
here.
show it because she's
Welcome
there.
back to Colorado. It's been so long since we've been together, and a lot has changed that I'm excited to show you.
So congratulations to Angel, everybody. This is called Homeworthy. It's a HGTV type thing. There's already 797,000 subscribers over there. That's not just for her. That's that channel. So congratulations to Angel Massey. I think Bobby is going to be much more excited about seeing his wife be able to do something like this, which actually I feel suits her more than trying to get into a little back and forth verbal annihilation. Like, let's say Pinky and Angela. Pinky was able to go back and forth even as a freshman, whereas Angel, we just saw her get spit up, eaten up, and just kind of dragged by Giselle the entire time. I hated it. I really hate that. This is why our cultures were stripped from us. Unity. Cece, that is true. It really is. But you know what? I'm a big part and believer in the diaspora, and the one continent I haven't set foot on, the African continent yet. I don't know which country I would like to go to. Maybe Ghana, maybe Kenya. But one of my nieces went and she said, you feel at home immediately. And there's a lot of things that they do that we also do that we don't know where it comes from, but it is culture, it's heritage, and a lot of it is ancestral. Like you'll come in someone's home and they'll offer you tea, just different things that we have in common that we don't even know about. But that TikTok I watched so many times, and I'll probably watch it a few more times. So congratulations to Angel. And I'm going to watch that episode of her Colorado home was beautiful. I think some of the ladies were jealous and wanted to bring her down a peg. I meant to post exclamation point and not what I did. That's fine. That's fine at the emoji. I watch Homeworthy. You do? I'm going to go over there and watch Angels. I just subscribed, so I'm going to make sure I cover that. And then it being graduation season, and a lot of our kids have accomplished wonderful things. I'm so proud. I saw, if you came in late, the Sanders family, the last child, Shalomi Bossy, graduated from, I forgot to look at the college she was at. She's at a HBCU. She's at a HBCU, but Well Off Media, which is Bucky or Dion Jr., he was filming, of course. We had Dion and Pilar on separate corners, and Shador in the middle trolling everybody. Shiloh was not there, but Shador mentioned he'll see Shiloh later. So I found that really sweet. I like that. And I'm going to end with one of ours, everybody. And thank all of you for joining me on this Friday. As Miss Jackson said, TGIF. And I hope everyone has a great, great weekend. Be able to get some relaxation in or whatever else you want to do. All right, here we go. All right, that was it for that one. Let me all right, sorry about that. I'm trying to end it, everybody. I mean, I'm not trying to end the live. I had one more. All right, sorry about that, everybody. We're not quite at an hour. I had one more I was going to try to share, but if I'm not able to find it, that will be the end. I thought I had it though. Let me find. That was FAMU. FAMU came up, and it was from a few years ago. They were at Carolina. UNC Chapel Hill is Carolina. And they were put in the corner, but we know with the horns, it doesn't matter if you put them in the corner. They are loud anyway. So nobody puts baby in the corner. That was FAMU. I love them. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. And I wish I could find, there was one more marching band one, because of course this is the season of graduations, all marching bands, all that kind of stuff. So let me see if I can find that one. I will. If not, we will end on that note, because we're not quite at an hour, but still I want to be respectful of your time. Oh, okay. Let me see. I think I found it. All right, here we go. Okay, all right, we'll end with this. If I get any more comments, I'll read those. Let's see.
Not play when the ball is marked for play.
Okay, now, I don't know who's out of order, but the bottom line, welcome in, American Born. So glad to see you in the live. We are at the tail end. I'm playing the marching band. So thank you. I appreciate you. Glad that I could say hello during the live. CC is telling the replay gang, hit the like button, drop a comment. Let's hype the video up. And American Born saying good morning to CC, to everyone in the chat. And we are speaking back to CC. I'll leave Mama B's comment up because this is going to end. Have a great everyone prepping for an event. I'm catering. Oh, I hope it's very successful and that you have a great time, Mama B's, even though you'll be working. And American Born says good morning to myself. Everyone's saying good morning. Good morning. And we're right under an hour. Let me show you the marching band's being told not to play, but you know us. So let me show you this, everybody. And this will end the live after this.
Listen to the announcer.
Again, fans, you're asked, please do not play when the ball is marked for play. Southern.
That was the last one. Thank you, everybody, for joining me during Sandra P's Gen Extra for a bit of extras. And if you're Team Replay, go ahead and give me the hype as well as like. Thank you so much. I apologize for that, but thank you for letting me know, American Born. And be Team Replay, please, and consider giving me a hype when that is available. All of you have a great Friday. Thank God it's Friday, and enjoy your weekend. Goodbye, everybody. See you in the YouTube streets.